Good morning. Well, no, it's afternoon now. Penny's cooking a Sunday dinner. Now, I'm going to have a tiny bit change of direction because my vlogs are quite boring, really. I mean, the last one was family, and but still boring, but it was good for us. But anyway, I've been rebuilding the Weber. Can you see that? The Weber 38 dgas carburetor. So I took all the things that begin with V, ventricles, is it? Took the automatic choke off. I put it in the cleaner, the ultrasonic cleaner. It's gone a bit funny, to be honest, like. They're coming out now. So, by there, if you can see that, yeah, just on, this is the automatic choke that holds the water, and that makes the choke on or off depending on the temperature of the water, the coolant. So obviously when it's cold, it shuts the chokes off and all that. Right, okay. So by there, after I cleaned it, I was always getting some kind of liquid on the manifold, and I couldn't figure out what it was. Like it was water or petrol or a bit of both. It smelled petrol-y, but didn't have that viscosity. So when I took it out of the ultrasonic, there's a tiny little hole, and it wasn't man-made. It wasn't a man-made hole. So I've had to fill that. I know it's not the proper way, but I can't be going around buying things all the time. Penny's going mad, like, you know, and I don't blame her. But hopefully that will fix it. Is it like a metal filler on there? So that's supposed to be really good anyway. So we'll try it out, see what happens. The other thing is, so there's the accelerator pump there. I think it is. So I got to put the float bore. I got a new valve needle. Where is it? It is here somewhere. Where the hell is that gone? Ah, there. Right. There's a new valve needle. And then the floats were attached to that, and that, when it's empty, allows the needle opens and allows more fuel to come in. And when it gets to a certain point, it will stop off, so it doesn't flood the carburetor. So, as far as I know. There's a power valve, they call it, down there in the float chamber. Down there, I don't know if you can make it out, there's two jets down there. They're the main jets. And here I forget what they call, emulsion jets, or down there. Yeah, so everything's kind of working as it should. I'm a bit concerned about the hole that eroded away after cleaning it. So they've, I forgot, I think they're called ventricles, aren't they? Venturi. Oh, I'm sorry, I do apologise. Ventricles, aren't they in the heart? Kind of the same, I suppose. But so, yeah, I'm waiting for a power valve that bolts onto here, and part of the choke valve that goes into that I'm waiting for. One's coming from Czechoslovakia and the other one coming from Germany. So yeah, it's a bit of a waiting game. So I was going to polish this up to have it really sparkling, but I thought, you know, it's not going to stay like that. But the odd thing is, when I clean this part of it, it's in places, it's gone very odd, like rough, like, you know. So I don't know what's happened there. So I'm a bit worried about it. But the pump works and everything. If you fill the bowl with fuel and then operate the throttle, by here, these two jets, that's for fast acceleration apparently. And petrol will come, if you do it fast, the throttle movement, petrol or fuel will come out of these two holes there. So that's good, that is working. So, like I say, still worried about the hole I filled, because it might come to a point where I would just have to, where'd it go? It's disappeared. I would just have to, you know, get a new choke mechanism, choke accelerator mechanism. But we'll see how good that's where it was there. Very odd. It's like it's almost corroded away, like, you know. It's an odd shaped little hole. I don't think it was supposed to be there. So anyway, that's what I'm up to now. New gaskets. These are the old. That was for. Not round. Yeah, that's for the accelerator pump down here. If you can see the rubbers in it look a bit perished. That's the one on the opposite side, and same with that one, looked perished. Here's a power valve, which the rubber on there looks really corroded, if you can get that. And here's a choke one, which is actually falling apart. So all the parts were needed. So I'll turn this light off. Yeah, so that's about it. Just waiting on parts now. What else have I done? Not a lot. Don't laugh at this, but well, you can if you want. It's pretty dismal. Still doing the seat. I sewed it in the wrong place before. I sewed it along there. It's not far enough out, so I got to move that around there and repair that bit. So, and do something by there as well. But all in all, it's not bad. It's better than it was. There's a big, the leather had been ate away by a mouse by there, so it will look better. And when it's painted as well, like it is here, I don't think it'd be a big issue, like, you know. So the Scimitar is locked away in the garage. I think that's okay. The Scimitar is locked away in the garage. So I'm still trying to figure a way of being able to lift it up so I can get underneath it without having that feeling of claustrophobia. being claustrophobic. Which is a bit of a, I don't feel very comfortable being underneath when there's only two at the body. The underneath of the body is 2 inches away from your nose. So yeah, got to get that sorted. Think of a way of lifting the car and get on with the underneath things I got to do as well. Okay, all right. Oh,
I was like, who are you talking to?
Dinner ready?
No.
Oh, for God's sake. Feels like a Sunday. You know, them days where you kind of do stuff, but you're not really doing anything. Anyway, my carburetor, off the Scimitar, the dgas Weber 38. Fantastic Italian engineering. Anyway, because I'm waiting for another part for the internals, I thought, oh God, let's have a go cleaning the carb. Even though I'd done it in the ultrasonic, yeah, it just left it's clean, but it was just grey, like, you know, it wasn't shiny. So I thought I'd get the old, I bought a Dremel, a cheap aftermarket one. That's what they call it, and that's on a charge. Doesn't last long if you have it full whack, but it is bought from Action near Saint-Hilaire, which is just like a pound shop ready, but it's not a pound. But it works relatively well, as long as you're not in a hurry to do stuff. Because you've gotta let it charge up again. Anyway, look. So anyway, that's what I've been doing, trying to put a bit of polish onto it. When I put it in the ultrasonic, it had a strange reaction. And I don't know if you can see. It's kind of like, it's done something weird. Nice shiny bit, but if you look at the surface, it's kind of just a bit odd. But it looks, no, it looks like I got loads more to do. I don't think it's coming until next Monday, the part. I got this side to do as well more. But it's time consuming and laborious, like, but kind of enjoying it. So yeah, I'm waiting for this part. Is that the power valve? Don't know, I forget. Anyway, that goes in the float chamber, and I showed you before the gasket going round. The diaphragm is, well, it's knackered, like, so there you are. So a new one. Surprising how much these things cost, little things like that. But as soon as I get that back, I can put it back together, finish off the cleaning, which I do previous to getting it done. Got to install the floats and the earbuds. No, I haven't been doing my ears. I've been getting in all the little tiny bits, but they don't work very well. So I got to clean these up with all the ventricles. What's that doing on there? Get off. And put them back in. But it's coming. It's coming, like, and it's not gonna, when it's back on the car, it's not gonna keep shiny, is it? It's just gonna go back to its normal grey, but it's keeping me busy. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, reasonably. I just hope it all works okay. What's that? Oh, it's a pipe. Yeah. So that's all I got to say, really. But all's good. Yeah, it's a funny old day. Winter is upon us. I can kind of feel it in the air. It's a bit cool as well. But that's the days to do all this kind of stuff, isn't it? But I'd be glad to get it back together again and hear it rumble into life, hopefully. And then I bought myself a gift. Paddy and I have bought me a gift, which is in the boot of the car. And also in a future video, I'm putting a tow bar on our Peugeot. I was going to buy a van to tow the trailer, but no, it's too much expense. We got two cars now. A main car that we use all the time. Oh, yeah, I got to book that in for a clutch. Yeah, I had a look. I was contemplating doing it myself, but it's rather difficult for me. A few years ago, maybe I would have done it, but not now. So that's got to go into a garage, but only when the Scimitar's going again. So, like on turntable. So when the Scimitar, so we got some kind of transport to do a bit of shopping or whatever. Right, okay. Okay then, well that's about all. I'm using Autosol. I found an old one. Look at the state of that. Autosol is by far the best polish, unless you got a polishing wheel. And you can use a hard block ones. That is a real good paste to use on this kind of stuff, like, But if it don't work, it'll look half tidy, won't it? No, I'm sure it will. Oh, when I put the floats back in, I've got to measure the top and bottom movement on it. I think it's 40 and 50. There's 1 centimeter in it, and the movement should be one centimeter, 10 mil. But it's got to be a certain height and a certain top end and bottom end. Right, okay. Okie dokie. Okay, all right. Thanks for watching, if you are. Okay, bye. Just gave the lawn a bit of a cutting, like, you know, not much. Gotta get strim out to up there. I should go over it really with a hand mower. But there you are. Oh, I'm worried about my carburetor. Now it all looks pretty good from there. Not so much there, but good by there. Not so much there, but from here, it looks okay. It's not perfect. It's going to be a running car. I'm not going to spend days and days cleaning stuff, like, you know. But when it was in the ultrasonic, I'm still waiting for a part, by the way, to put in to complete the rebuild. But when it's in the ultrasonic, I think it's cooked it. Do you see all that? That's not normal, is it? Don't think it is. Just like it's gone too far. Like corrosion of the. I just hope the bloody thing isn't gonna leak. Otherwise, I'll be buying a cheap Chinese one. Which probably work better. Well, no, it probably won't. Can't beat the Italian engineering. But anyway, yeah, I'm looking forward to putting that back on. And getting on, like, God, it's cold. Oh, look, I got a cone head. Yeah, it is. I don't know, it's quite cold. It's quite cold. It was an okay day today, so yeah, I cut the grass out, but I have to trim it tomorrow. It's getting on a bit now, so the only reason why I done it just now is because I was a bit bored. Halloween is upon us. Right, there we are. Okay, so that's all. Yeah, when I put it back on the car, I'll put the part I'm waiting for. I'll put that back on and show you that. It's very interesting. For the Reliant Scimitar. And then, well, after that, put it back on the car. And then turn it over, get it running. Hopefully, it will run good. And I'll show you what Penny and I bought me. It's good one, that there. But Penny and I bought me a gift. Right, okay then. Hi. See you soon. So, just installed that. I forget what it's called. And these, they're not called bloody ventricles. I'm sure they're in the heart. And do you know what? It's just gone out of my head. What do you... Oh, for God's sake, I am thick. Anyway, just install that. Put the float mechanism back, the float bowls. Now, the distance from there to the top of there should be 40. And then when you open it to allow, it should be from the same spot down there to the top of there, 50, which it is. I will check it again just to make sure, but I'm quite positive that is okay. So now I'm just going to put the gasket on here, like that. I'll probably have it the other way around, and then bolt it up. Lovely. And then I can look to reinstalling it on the car. I'm so happy. Okay. I just remembered what them things at the bottom, in the top of the carburetor are called Venturis. If anybody could get it wrong, it'd be me. So I put new gaskets on. So I'm just going to mount the Weber, which would go like that. And now it's just a matter of bolting them down or nutting them down. And I won't connect the throttle. I just want to see if it bloody start like it is. Get petrol into it. I might have to pour some down the mouth. I don't know that. Anyway, we just go from there and see what happens, isn't it? Yeah. It's been gonna be good fun. And there we have it. Weber 38 dgas is on, bolted down. I think. I haven't got a lot of faith in me, I got to admit. Yeah, so I think I got the vacuum pipe from distributor on. It needs a new vacuum pipe. In fact, I get all new ones for it. And I'm just gonna get keys now and give it a go. It'll take a bit of time to start, no doubt, because there's no petrol in the float chamber. So fingers crossed, huh? There you go. Right. Oh. Right, the water in the valley, it's just bad. So it is when you come right in filling up. Had to adjust the mixture of it. It was weak. So yeah. Oh. Definitely got a leak.